Hey guys, how's it going? The Confused Christian. Today I'm coming in to make part 2 to my pizza party question video. And for all of you that responded to the video, thank you so much. I learned a lot, I got a lot of great insight, and I'm pretty positive I have my answer for the future. So thank you for that. Okay, if you had not seen that video yet, quickly let me explain. My father-in-law was gonna have his birthday party at my house. Not a big deal. The deal got big when I realized that he was gonna be bringing in some pizza, hence pizza party. But the problem with that is he likes to have sausage. The whole family does, actually, besides my family. Sausage, bacon, all that great abomination stuff, right? But, what are you going to do? So the problem is I started thinking about it. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm supposed to be set apart. The house is supposed to be set apart, right? We're a set apart family. Can we really allow others to just come in? Even if we're not going to eat it, can we allow them to just knowingly sin in our house? So me and my wife went back and forth. She was kind of on the more positive side of this, like, hey, we need to allow others to come in, and we can't change them. We can't make them not sin, but we can be an example for them. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good point, but I didn't feel comfortable with it. So long story short, I prayed about it, and I'm pretty sure I got my answer right away, because the very next morning, Nikki's mom texted both of us and said, hey, I just realized we're going to be having, sausage and bacon pizzas. You guys may not feel comfortable with that, so would you like to go out to eat first? Then we'll go back to your house. So problem solved. But I still, and my wife as well, we wanted to just kind of narrow this down and get the answer, because I know for a fact this is going to come up in the future. And I'm sure it's come up for many of you, in your households. And I was right. There are a few cases out there. And, this is something that I just want to know. I want to have scripture to back it up so I can know how to answer this in the future. So, again, thank you guys for posting the comments. I actually want to go through a lot of them right now and just talk about a few of them. Start off here with David. David actually pulled out the fifth commandment on me, which is, that's a great point. Honor your father and mother, okay? In this case, my father-in-law wants to have his birthday party here. I should be honoring him and showing him love. But, okay, which is true. But here's the problem. We can never take our parents, right, our father and mother, and rise them above the Father above, okay? Yahweh comes first. And you can actually, this is, Yeshua pretty much clearly talks about it here in Matthew 10:34. I'm going to read that. Understand that this is pretty harsh. I wouldn't use this verse to talk about like sausage pizza, like the battle of, what pizza toppings are coming in, but the verse still works. All right, Matthew 10:34. Do not think that I have come to bring peace on earth. All right, I have not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to set man against his father, and daughter against her mother, and daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a person's enemies will be those of his own household. Whoever loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and whoever loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And whoever does not take his cross and follow me is not worthy of me. Whoever finds his life will lose it, and whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. Okay, again, understand, yes, this is not about sausage pizza. I hope not. If anybody is like falling apart and using this verse to, pull out the sword and go to battle over pizza, you have other issues you need to work on. But you can still use this verse, though, to say, look, it's pretty obvious. No matter what, I love my dad. If my dad comes to me and says, hey, son, I need you to do this, and it goes against the father's instructions, okay, I got to still show him love, honor, and respect. But I'm going to say, Dad, I'm sorry, I love you, but I'm going to choose Yahweh. Yahweh has to come, number one in our lives in all things, okay? So, great point, David, but in this case, I just got to choose Yahweh over my father-in-law. All right. John also posted an awesome verse. He posted a good post. He talked about how Yeshua, right? Jesus went into the temple, saw people sinning, and started getting upset. In his father's house, he started flipping tables. Let's read that. That is found in John 2:13 or 2:14. In the temple, he found those who were selling oxen and sheep and pigeons, and the money changers sitting there. And making a whip of cords, he drove them all out of the temple with the sheep and oxen, and he poured out the coins of the money changers and overturned their tables. Okay, so he's upset. How dare people come into his father's house and do sinful acts, which makes sense, right? In this house, I should have it, always set apart house to the Father. I should not allow others to come in here and sin. So, John, thank you for posting that. That is a great one as well. But what I believe to be the best one, and the one I'm going to use for the future now, comes in from Just Ray. And he put, you put the commands at your gates and on your doorposts. meaning on your land and in your house, the law is kept for you and the visitor. Now, he didn't put any verses, but I'm pretty sure what he's going for here is Deuteronomy 11:20, which reads, "You shall write them on your doorpost and of your house and on your gates." That is an awesome point, okay? And really quick too, let's talk about the mezuzah. I don't know if any of you guys have those. The mezuzah is kind of a Jewish item where it's roughly about this big, at least mine is. I put it on my doorpost, and inside of it is Torah scrolls. Now, that is not what the command is actually saying, okay? I do it as a reminder, all right? Not to fulfill the commandment, but a reminder to say, hey, this house is set apart. This house follows Torah, okay? The idea, what the scriptures are saying here is, just like I believe Just Ray is trying to say is, hey, your house follows Torah, all right? Your land follows Torah, okay? Always remember that. So if you pair this verse up right here, and you go to Leviticus 24:22, it reads, "You shall have the same rule for the sojourner and for the native, for I am the Lord your God." You can also go to Exodus, same thing, Exodus 12:49. "There shall be one law for the native and for the stranger who sojourns among you." All right, so if you pair the two together here, okay, it kind of works out perfect. This land follows Torah. The sojourner or visitor among me that comes to visit needs to follow Torah as well. Now, I actually knew about both these verses, but it's how I interpreted this. Was I thought this was talking about somebody who was coming to reside, to permanently live with you, right? So if my father-in-law said, hey, Jason, gotta come, I want to come and live with you for a while, fine, no problem, okay? But this may be a problem. You need to follow Torah. Now, that I knew. I didn't know if it applied still to somebody that was just coming to visit you, right, for a few hours or maybe spend the night. But I really, honestly, looking through it and kind of going, I couldn't find anything that said, there's a difference. So this is what I'm using from now on, guys, and I think, it works out perfect. I now have an answer that's found in the scripture. I can pull out and say, no, we're not going to, no one's going to be bringing, meatball subs, sausage pizzas, lobster tails, oysters, clams, none of that stuff, okay? It's not coming in here anymore. So to my family, my friends, you guys, please, don't bring that over here. If you do, I'll have to take you out back and I'll have to stone you, okay? I'm just kidding, all right? But not really. Don't bring it, all right? Don't bring it in the house. And I don't think, I don't think this has happened before. I don't think anyone's ever been able to sneak it in. This is just the first time it kind of came up. I wasn't prepared for it. So, this turned out perfect. I really liked, how this turned out, you guys. I have this platform now, which is awesome. I'm getting, more and more subscribers all the time. And you guys have a lot of knowledge. Like I said, we're all new to Torah, right? Like Zachary Bauer, like his channel says, new to Torah. And we're all trying to learn. But there are some out there that are not as new. Okay, so in this case, like I consider myself a baby. I'm just crawling along the path, trying to learn these things. And there's many of you out there that have already gone through this. So that's awesome that I could use this, platform to kind of reach out, share my issue with you. And what's cool too is my wife now, she's also on the same page. I mean, putting these verses together, that's our decision, which is good. Happy wife, happy life, right? So it's working out great, and this is where we're going to go from here. Again, like I said, I like how this turned out. I'm going to do more of these, So if you're out there, if you're new to Torah, you're a baby to Torah, if you're old, or, not, no one can be old to Torah, but if you are not as new and you have a question, a good Torah question, or even if you're a Christian, doesn't understand, what this Torah is all about, and you have a question, right? Submit it to me. Email me at helpconfusedchristian@gmail.com. Go ahead and put it in the comment down below, and I'm going to start doing these more often. I'm going to start, bringing up good Torah questions to you guys, and just, let the experience out there, it's good. You guys, people out there that have learned, have experience, it's good to share that experience, right? So this is a, a good way to do it. So again, you guys, thank you so much, and that's it. So no more pizza parties in my house unless it's cheese, all right? Or vegetables too on the cheese. Or chicken, like I said, chicken. I can't do that anymore, If anyone saw my official launch video, I was like, after I gave up sausage pizza, it sucked. But I was getting, chicken on it, and ugh, no, it's not good. But anyway, all right, so, all right, where am I at? Go out there, you guys, and seek the truth. Seek it with everything you got. I'll catch you next time. Later.